everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'll be drawing Shihyun from her concept photo for Everglow's music video First and recent album Last Melody. Could you tell that intro was scripted? Because I still do not know how to make an intro. Anyway, sorry that I haven't uploaded in over 6 weeks. I think I said in my last video that I'd be uploading a lot more regularly. Yeah, that was a lie. But I promise I'll try. Once I finish editing this video, I'm probably gonna draw another portrait. I don't know who yet, but we'll see. But anyways, I think this is a good time to talk about some life updates because a lot has happened since my last upload. First off, I'm now fully vaccinated. Hooray! I actually got my first shot a few days after I uploaded the Karina drawing video, and then I got the second shot later in June. The first shot went really well for me in terms of symptoms. I just had like the typical soreness and then it was gone within a day or two. But the second shot was not fun. I didn't even want to get up the next morning because I was so tired. I think I read somewhere that it's normal to experience more side effects after the second dose. But I do recognize that I'm very fortunate to have access to vaccination, and to receive both doses so quickly is something I'm very grateful for. So yeah, I'm looking forward to things getting back to normal here in Toronto. The city is currently in the middle of a reopening plan, so little by little restrictions are loosening, which is nice. Another thing to celebrate, I hit 100 subscribers. Woo, thank you so much. It seriously means a lot. Thank you. But I don't want to celebrate too early. The number might fall back to like 98 or 95 once this video is uploaded. It's pretty easy to accidentally subscribe to channels when you watch a video. And honestly, I do it way too often. I'll open up my app and have some random videos in my subscription tab and I'm just like, what is that? But it's alright. And as for the next goal, maybe we can get 110 subscribers after this video is uploaded. Okay, wait, that's way too much. 105, 102. Yeah, okay, the next goal is 102. Minus 1 for safety, so 101. And another big thing that happened recently is that I've graduated from university with a Bachelor of Arts in Business Economics. Yeah, all is fun and exciting until I remember the student debt I've incurred over the past 5 years. Anyways, let's talk about this drawing. I'd say I'm pretty happy with the sketch. When I finished that first step, I could kind of already see a bit of resemblance to Shihyun, which is nice. And I really like how the facial features turned out, especially the shading in the eyes. Not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what I did. I kind of just swooshed my brush back and forth to get a nice gradient going. Is that even a word? Swooshed? Swooped? Swiped? I swished my brush. Okay, I'm sure none of that made sense, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I just used a bunch of dark shades to deepen the blacks around the eyelashes and the pupil, and then carefully erased to lighten up the whites of the eye and add some shine over the cornea and in the waterline. And yeah, I think it turned out nice. And I even surprised myself with how well I was able to draw the lips. I tried something different this time where instead of using a line to draw on the edges, I just blended the edges out with a brush. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but you can compare it to how I drew Karina's in the previous video, and I think it helped Shihyun's look a lot more natural. So my unwarranted drawing advice of the day would be to use a kneaded eraser. Yeah, they really make a difference in bringing back the highlights that get lost from all the blending. Unfortunately, my kneaded eraser is old. I think I've been using the same one for the past 5 years. Sometimes when I try to erase, it'll just smudge 8B pencil graphite back onto my clean paper, and I'm like, why? Yeah, I should probably buy myself a new one. Okay, oops. I was so busy talking and recording these voiceovers that I didn't even realize we started on the hair already. But yeah, let me just look at my notes because I have a lot of things to say about it. Let's just say that it's not my favorite part of the drawing, but we'll get into it. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not too happy with how I drew the hair. It's probably just me being too critical with myself, but yeah, watch this turn into a reoccurring critique with all my drawings. I'll just like everything except the hair. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for the next video, I'll just draw an idol wearing a hat. My mind is like, I'm just gonna find all the ways I can avoid drawing hair instead of actually learning. But yeah, jokes aside, I'll try different techniques in my future drawings and hopefully I can find a style that I'm satisfied with. But then again, as I'm rewatching the video right now, I can say that it's okay. Like, there's nothing inherently bad about the way I drew the hair. It just really comes down to personal preference, I guess. I do think that there's some strong points though, one being the highlights throughout the hair on the top and on the sides. But yeah, that's all the drawing commentary I had prepared for the video. I feel like I talked way more this time. I'm curious, I kind of forgot what my other video was like. But I refuse to rewatch it because, you know, I'll just cringe from listening to my own voice. Yeah, it's absolute torture editing these voiceovers because I don't want to hear myself, but it is what it is. I guess the more that I do it, the more comfortable I'll become. Honestly, I'm glad I got to upload again. It's really nice to just sit down and chat with my microphone, and hopefully the few viewers on this video will enjoy it just as much as I did. Overall, I'm really happy with the Shihan drawing I was able to create. I see improvement, and that's the most important part. And with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up down below, subscribe, and if you're interested in seeing more of me, feel free to follow my Instagram. I have 2 accounts, my main account and my art account. I'll put it in the video and links will also be in the description. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.